didn't feel like Sunday till I was swinging with you. Riding in my Ford didn't feel like money till I was riding with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt the way I do when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Singing love songs never made no sense till I was singing about you. The only time that is time well spent is time I'm spending with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt so dang brand new when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Slower, stars hang lower, heaven feels closer when I'm with you. I could go on forever in a day or two. Don't mind if I do. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever if you need me to. Darling, everything's better with you. Keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. You can holler at the moon, go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. We don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went on all night long, till all the beer was gone. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, let's keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck.
What's going on? It's Monday, team. Oh my god, this is the first freaking Usually, right? Usually what I do is I have the beer truck freaking song on the stream deck, but I've broken my stream deck. It's currently gone like blank. So I started to play I was just playing the the freaking Majiggerly beer truck song, and then it started playing on the next one. So yes, Andy Harrison is having a nice bath and holotube. Brilliant, cool. Right, team, there's a lot to get through tonight. I've got just over an hour of the holotube tonight because I am painting skirting boards, and I've really got to get it done. I've been up till a ridiculous time on a night trying to get painting sorted, and to get an hour in front would just be great for me to get some of these skirting boards done. The smell of glossed paint gives me a freaking headache, team. So if you are doing it, wear a mask. Masks are quite important in this day and age. Whoever thought that a mask would be as effective as getting rid of the smell of gloss paint than COVID? So, not that what squirting boards? Not squirting boards, Vanless. We're skirting boards. The bottom of the... I don't even know if they have them in Dutchland. You have your wall, and at the bottom of your wall, there is a piece of wood that goes across the bottom. What do you people call it in Dutchland? I would like to know. Mr. Titan says something. Is that what it is? I don't want to say that out loud because I'm not sure what that is. A baseboard. We call them shrootjes. I'm going to paint the shrootjes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Use water-based paint. I tend to. I've done the walls in matte paint, which if you get it on your clothes, you can just wipe it off. It's really, really cool. But I do feel that these oil-based paints is much better. There's work. Mr. Titan just said hello to me. Masli ich bis. Okay, so that's what it means. Hello to me. Hello, Mr. Titan. Is that what Mr. Titan wants? Hello, Mr. Titan. Great to see you. Hope you are well. Welcome to the holotube. Okay, I am going to start the show with something quite of a downer. I don't even know the way to explain this. But somebody who watches the holotube quite religiously, they don't tend to, or they haven't spoken to us in the live chat, which would be nice if they did speak in the live chat every once in a while. Don't be afraid, come and say hello. What's happened to this person is they had a night out and they got their mobile phone stolen. Just going to bring it up, just try and get the details around it. It's not particularly the details that I want to talk to you about. It's the situation that I want to talk to you about and how this can be quite easily prevented in the future and how to protect yourselves in the future. So, the message starts really nice. Hi, Johnny. I am a massive holotuber and love watching your channel. Massive watcher. I just don't chat. It says here about 5 weeks ago, this person went on a night out and managed to get their mobile phone stolen. The next day, they found out all of their savings account and main account, joint account cleared, leaving this person in their overdrafts. The people who stole the phone managed to take out loans in their name and then also remove around circa just less than £10,000 from their credit card account, move that money across to a crypto exchange and then transfer that crypto across to an exchange wallet where it was taken out. Fortunately, they were able to stop an additional £11,000 being taken from their account but they've took around about £15,000 worth of money. Okay, let's just start with security. I mean, it is horrific that this has happened. It's not the first time we've heard this. We've had Juan Gonzalez, as you know, he didn't get hacked. He got targeted, and he believed what this person was saying, gave them the address, his address to transfer some money across to help with his investment, and lost the money there. So he was kind of manipulated in getting his money lost. This is different. This is a sale of a mobile, a mobile phone got stolen, and a fraud, serious fraud was committed where they accessed bank accounts, etc., etc., etc. So this Mr. Titan, right? You are a freaking legend, bro. I'm trying to go through something quite serious right now, and Mr. Titan is taking over the show. Right, back to seriousness. Mr. Titan, you legend. Okay. So, in terms of your mobile phone, we've got to think about a situation where this phone was obviously, at the time, happened to be unlocked, which is... It's okay. It's fine that the phone's unlocked. It's what happens afterwards. So, bank account, crypto exchanges, whatever they may be. For frick's sake, get yourself two-factor authentication. Lock your two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is free, and you can access your two-factor authentication anywhere, whether it be a desktop, mobile phone, iPad, and you can do some wonderful things with your two-factor authentication. What I'm trying to do is I cannot stop fraudulent activity happening. What we can do is talk to you about it and become prepared just in case this happens. I am speaking to this hero of the HoloTube, and I don't want to give out their name because, you know, it is an embarrassing situation and it's not right to give out their name. But what I want to do is try and educate people in the fact that it's a freaking ball ache having two-factor authentication. It's a ball ache having all sorts of different passwords left, right, and center. But it is so important that you do it so that people cannot just access your crypto exchange willy-nilly. Also, in terms of passwords, make them extremely difficult. There is a website that can give you random passwords, and then you can save them under a lock and key. I think it's Google that do it. Is it Google Safe or something like that? I haven't got to that stage yet, but I am tipping over to that stage where my passwords are so ridiculously easy to access. If you know me well, you will know my password. So, for example, my best friends, for example, could certainly access all of my crypto accounts using passwords which are just so obvious once you get to know me. So I do need to change them to randomness, and there are websites out there that let you do that. Okay. It's unfortunate that during this situation, the phone must have been unlocked or the PIN code was extremely easy. I don't know. I'm only speculating, but I feel so sorry for this hero of the HoloTube about what's happened and trying to help as best as I possibly can. But going forward, team, just so that it doesn't happen to you, because I don't want any more messages like this coming to me because it just makes him so freaking sad. Please set up two-factor authentication. Reset your passwords regularly. Set up a 6-digit passcode on your mobile phone as opposed to a 4. It increases your security so much. but don't use your freaking date of birth as your passcode. All right, use something that is just totally freaking unique that you will get used to. So rather than look at the numbers, look at a pattern. So I don't know, a pattern of 3, 9, 3, 7, and then 2 random numbers. It's really, really important that when we are looking at technology, we are squeaky safe, because people have ridiculous amounts of money in crypto. And the fact that somebody's got in there quite easily, because everything is open on your mobile phone, it's annoying, right? It drives me crazy every time that I want to put a trade in. I'm having to log into Binance or log into Bitrue to check everything. It drives me crackers, but I would much rather do that every single day than get hacked, okay, or have my phone stolen and be in the same situation. Seriously, if you're watching now, bro, I feel so freaking sorry for you, and we will do everything we possibly can to try and help you. And I just don't know what we can do at this moment in time, other than I'll get in touch with various people that I know that work in banks as to what the protocol could be. And in terms of the police side, they've done pretty much all they can do in terms of getting a crime number, that sort of thing. But seriously, let's be super, super secure on the Holotube and not get our money stolen, because that is 2 victims now that it's happened to in terms of fraud. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the chat. Come back to Mr. Titan. Let's start the chat with Mr. Titan. Just subscribed to our channel 12 minutes ago, and says here that Derswerg told me I have to join your stream. I'm an IOTA fan. Holo is new for me. Cool. Well, welcome to the Holotube. You are still extremely early into Holo, because Holo's project hasn't even reached beta yet. So the prices that you are seeing now for HOT are ridiculously cheap. Welcome, and I'm looking forward to you getting to know about HOT. We do talk about other cryptos as well. Tonight is going to be a heavy involvement with Bitcoin, because there's a lot happening with Bitcoin. And also Solana. Team, Solana just hit freaking all-time high. Let's go. Van Leswer, where's your live stream, bro? Seriously. Woo. Okay. Okay, Samurai Pete. Oil base goes yellow, water base stays white. Satin wood's great for skirting boards. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is all news to me. Oil goes yellow with heat. That's really interesting, because the skirting boards that I'm painting are currently like a weird old yellow colour. It looks disgusting. And then to freshen them up, it is great. Bram van den Krabbenacker, what's going on? Johnny, is it possible to copy your trades automatic? I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is possible to copy my trades automatically. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool if we could. Radium is in the house. Mr. Titan, welcome to the Holotube from Martin. That's really, really nice. So yeah, set up two-factor authentication. George Bethune saying basics. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that don't know what two-factor authentication is, and it's important that we do educate on the Holotube from time to time. And he's saying that's what my password is. Amateur123. Steve's house 123. Eurocon, what's your dog called again? Mustang GT, sunglasses, Johnny Big Boss, Windy Pops, brilliant. I ain't done it into idiots if you lose money. Brilliant. Use Arculus on and off chain ledger system seems pretty awesome from Znewsome Runus. Thank you very much. Newson, that's good information. Holo is my life. Eurocon donuts now. You are just freaking hilarious. It's not real money in crypto. Yeah, crypto is a scam, as we all know. George Bethune, Holo. I'm always afraid if I'm logged out from Binance, your money's gone when it enters cryptos. It's yours when it returns fiat money. S. Milo was deleted by Steve. Why doesn't hot pump? If you understand hot, then you wouldn't be asking that question. So, moving on to the next one. It's a pointless question. S. Milo is a slow one from Steve's house. Look at VeChain. Also, VeChain is up 6%. Yeah, VeChain is on the rise. It's very, very nice. As Van Lester would say, very nice. Okay. It's gone for now. Jonny Stang. Even in Holochain, make Vet Live Van Lester. Yeah, VeChain Live would be pretty cool. Probably look whiter if you stop flooding the house. Dear oh dear. Don't know if you have VeChain though. Yeah, VeChain's on the list. I hold VeThor, not VeChain. Don't know if you... Two-factor is easy. It's another app. Just stick in your code. There we go. Freaking Andy Harrison saying audio sounds off. Just me? Okay. The audio is probably messed up because I haven't got the soundproofing set up yet in the room. So what is happening is the sound is bouncing off these walls because there's not much in this room yet. I haven't got to this room yet, sadly. And then the compressor is trying to compensate the sound. So you can hear something weird. It will get better over time once I install a soundproofing. But it's just freaking, there's that many jobs to do in this house that it's going to take some time to do it. Absolutely love this new house. It's awesome. Can't wait to show you once it's done. Doing so much work to get it perfect. Jeremy Hansen now says, sorry, Johnny, something on my end. Sounds good. Okay. So yes, there will be updated pictures of the new house coming soon. I have done some, actually I can show you one of the outside. Installed some lights. Whilst we are just on the subject of chatting, because I'm not going to be able to do much chatting to you after this, because we have so freaking much to go through tonight. It's going to be crazy. Where is that picture? Here it is. Send to my email to Jonny Stang. Jonny Stang UK at outlook.com. Hoos. The hoos. The hoos. The hoose is on fire. Hope it's not on fire. Okay, email getting sent. I love it when you send an iPhone email. It makes that swoosh sound. There's something really satisfying about that. Okay, the hoose. Save picture. Hoose. A hoose. So it comes up as the first picture. So I installed some lights outside, which I'm real proud of because, yeah, I'm not a qualified electrician, but still, freaking nailed it, team. I absolutely freaking nailed it. So here it is. Here's the picture of the back garden, and I put these two lights in here, and I'm super thrilled with it. I'm super thrilled with my new house. I'm really, really chuffed with it. It is extremely cozy, extremely comfortable, and I love the way that light goes up and lights up that V at the top. Come on, team, let's go. I don't know what it is. Why is it that when you're a kid, all you're bothered about is opening up the Argos catalogue, get into the toys section, and that's what it's all about, toys. And then as you get older, it's like dishwashers and vacuum cleaners and freaking mirrors and stuff. That's what I get super excited about now. And hose pipes and ladders, and being able to get two blue bins rather than just having one blue bin. I got two, and that's like a real win to my life. I just, oh my god, I'm a right sad bugger, aren't I? So anyway, progress is happening. I've installed two lights. I've done more than that. I put the TV on the wall. That hasn't fallen off yet, so I've done all right. I managed to get one of those drills that actually goes into the wall, and I read the instructions on what size drill bit I needed. Freaking nailed it. That feels as hard as nails. I could probably hang off that for 10 seconds because I'm fat and the amount of weight that I've got. My fingers probably wouldn't hold on for that long. If I was on cliffhanger, I wouldn't be very long in that film if I'm honest. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to hold on for a cliff. Too big. Just too big. I don't have that agility. Anyway, we was talking about houses, now we're talking about freaking cliffhanger. Welcome to the Holotube, Mr. Titan. Anyway, right, moving on. Let's crack into this bad boy, which is the Monday Holotube. And this chart looks really, really good. Who is this? Oh yeah, no, we need to go back to hot. Actually, we need to go straight to the news and have a look at the coin market cap. But I'll bring up the chat. Woo! So let's have a look at the chat quickly. Spotted George Bethune lurking about Sheevish Gene. Really? Wait, Vanalessa is Borat. Yeah, and he is Smeagol as well. Eurocon, very nice. High resonance. Very nice. Do you have a man cave so we can watch Max Verstappen next time in the UK? I actually do. At the bottom of the garden, there is a huge outhouse which has sofas in there, and it's for me to fix up and do up. But yes, there is an outhouse at the bottom of the garden, and it is huge. I'm going to be putting a front on that and maybe having a bar on the outside and some heat, some of those heat things that stand up and bellow out nice heat. So when you come over and visit, you can have that. You can have that. Kieran Smith saying, beautiful, Johnny. Thank you very much, Kieran. Brad, what's up, everyone? Andy Harrison, they are wonky. What? They are not freaking wonky. I did that with a spirit level. That is not wonky. I'm not having that. Great illegal electrics. Someone thinks Holo will reach $100 on Twitter. Wow. Eurocon, is that smoke? Nice house, Johnny, from Bran Razocki. Thank you very much. No curtains. Yes. I don't do curtains. Seriously, I just do not do curtains at all. People that want to look in, they can look in. Like, all I'm going to be doing is sat there watching Squid Game. Seriously, I'm not going to be doing anything else. Indeed, no curtains. No sexy time in the kitchen. No curtains in half the house. Yeah, I think it's important that you have no curtains downstairs. It clears up. No NFT night. I have some amazing stuff in store for NFTs tonight, so stay tuned. We're going to have to go through Bitcoin to start with, but we end up just chatting, don't we? But now we've got to get into it. We've got to get the seriousness into it about Bitcoin. Steve, I ain't visiting. I smell too many jobs when I arrive. Yeah, I'm just going to lock you in that boiler room on the right hand side. This is your room. Here it is. This is your room, Steve. Here. This is where the boiler is, in here. The boiler house is here. And that's where all the craziness is, behind those bins. So that's where you'll be the majority of the time when you come to visit. None, says Elon. Elemental chat going public in a few weeks. Nice. No beef curtains either. I need 1x tonight. Someone suggestions. Good question. We'll have a look through what's going on. Van Leswer, I am everyone. 50% is also fine. Holo house? Party house? Yes, it is the Holo party house. House is wonky then. From Andy Harrison. Possibly. Is Holo in beta or regular coin? Holo is in alpha, so it hasn't even launched yet. So, Mr. Titan, you are super early in Holo getting launched. It's possibly going to get launched end of this year. So the price that you are seeing now is ridiculously cheap. Can you look at Phantom, please? So we need to have a look at IOTA, VeChain, and Phantom. Yes, we will go through that tonight. But let's just crack on with this. I say whose house? Stu's house! Right. Get rid of my emails. Get rid of that. And let's go across to the news. There will be an intro for the news coming soon. I'm excited about it. I do have it somewhere. I'll try and find it and play it, see what you think. Invites internet to new house 1 week later. You can all do the live stream, to be fair. Right, CoinMarketCap is still down 2% at $2.5 trillion. 2.5 is still really, really good in terms of Bitcoin. We are just teetering on that $63,000 level. So we've got some information that we need to speak to you about. Man. You're just going to have to watch it. You're just going to have to watch it. I keep forgetting to freaking turn that off. Amateur hour literally is every single night, isn't it? Where has it gone? Trading club. No, it's not that one. Trading intro. It's third one down. All right. It's going to go onto my stream deck soon, so I can just click a button to turn it off. But let's just get crack into Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently is touching the 62,918. Do not, for frick's sake, put any long positions in, and I will explain to you why. Because if we look at the daily is currently suggesting a bit of a cooling off. We've had a bit of a nice pump, to be fair. It's been a very, very good rise to the upside, and we are currently 55% up. This was a particular good place to get in, and we did show you this. It was the second pump that I got into. I don't even know when it was. Was it last week? Maybe here, the 9th or the 10th of October. I did say, look, Bitcoin could potentially be absolutely flying. I'm not going to miss out. So I put a huge leverage on a long, and I think I finished at around about 106% before I pulled out. So Bitcoin right now, possibly overextended. Relative strength index is high at 65. Yes, I got in at 65. So you're saying, well, you're talking out your ass, Jonny Stang. Sometimes, yes, I am. And it could potentially disappear up. But there's two possible scenarios that could happen. So if I look at the daily and I zoom out a bit, are we at this moment in time, if I move this out the way, that can go up there for now, are we currently creating a double top ready for a reversal? There's your first one. Could this be our second double top? If that happens, then we are going to get some kind of retracement. It's not going to be huge to start with. In fact, I think the retracement is going to come here with the work that I've done to drop to that 60,703. So we're now at 62,848. If we do get a rejection off the 63,164, around there, 63,000, call it 63,125. Let's call it that. If we get rejected around that 63,000 mark, expect a drop to around about 60,703. That's going to push us back probably a month, because we'll have to consolidate around that area again. Also, what I'm seeing is what looks like the start of a new Wyckoff pattern. So in terms of the daily, we are looking here at this situation. So if we do get that start of a second Wyckoff, this rise up, a little bit of a fake out, followed by a pump up, and then this movement down below that 60,000, and then a rise to the upside, that's maybe what we could start to see again. We had a huge situation back here in January in terms of the Wyckoff distribution pattern, but there's a lot of good news that's coming out with Bitcoin. So it's That's my speculation for bearishness. If we're bullish, yes, we are looking at possibly a rise up to 75,000. Not obviously overnight, but if we stay within the realms of this ascending triangle that we're kind of stuck in at this moment, and then get a level of support on this green could actually see us rising up steadily to that 75,000. Just like what VeChain's done, it'll just have that steady rise against that support line. It can happen. But look what we've just seen here with VeChain. We've seen that movement up, a retracement, breakout, inverse head and shoulders, consolidating up sideways. If we can try and copy that with Bitcoin after maybe a bit of a correction, I can't see it going below that 60,000 because there is a huge level of support here. If I bring it up there, it's this one here that we're looking at in terms of that support line. So if we was to break down, we could possibly stay there and then range within this area and then have that breakout. But a retracement now would possibly take us into a long period of consolidation, followed by a movement back up to the upside. So here it is in a closer situation is that. Also, if you look at the 15-minute, I don't want to scare the living daylights out of you, but there is something that is emerging on the 15-minute, which I am quite concerned about, and it kind of solidifies what I may be talking about. Might be talking absolute bollocks TA, but I need to bring this information to you, and I see this on the 15-minute. Okay, nobody likes to see that, but I have to warn you that there is a head and shoulder pattern forming on the 15-minute that takes us right back to the 14th of October until now. So if it does complete a head and shoulder formation pattern, then yes, we could see a retest of that 60,700. Okay, now questioning myself on the head and shoulders and doing the Jonny Stang TA, yes, we know the right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder, which indicates that HOT still wants to go up because it's successfully broken through that left shoulder and is on the rise. Still doesn't mean that we may not get a retest. That could still happen, and that retest could hit one of three prices. I'm staying quite partial in the fact that we could see this 60,700, but we have our legendary green line here, which could drop to 61.63 or even to the 61,000 if we hit this brown line here. Right? If we do have a blast off, there is a resistance line which is quite diagonal and quite steep, and it is these higher lows. There's your first one, there's your second one, and then you've got another one here. So it looks like a strong level of support that we broke down and then broke up. Also, what you can see in terms of a positive step is coming into this head and shoulder, we do have this weird W pattern emerging. So could this be our reversal? So is it a cancelling out of that head and shoulder pattern? But right now, do not, for frick's sake, put any longs into Bitcoin. In fact, if we get to round about 62,300, I could have a look at possibly shorting Bitcoin. Depending on how I'm feeling, do I think it's going to come down and hit that 61,300? I could have a look at a cheeky long-term trade as opposed to the trades that we do on the 1595 club, which, to be quite honest with you, I have had a shocking day trading today. I almost got a lot of people wrecked. I came out massively in the negative. Sometimes it happens. You can't win them all, sadly. But yes, I had a bad day trading. I had a red day. So what? Okay, the last freaking how many days? 50 days have all been green. This is possibly my first day red. I still have a few hours left of trading to get back in the green, but I don't think it's going to happen. So to those of you that did end up with a bit of a negative today, I am sorry. I am so freaking sorry, team. So that is the news with Bitcoin. But in terms of the actual news, the news that is brought to us on the internet is this, and it's absolutely ridiculous. This is China at their absolute finest. Right, China to me is just an absolute joke, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. I'm not saying China's a joke, because I do like China, and I would like to visit China one day. Please don't ban me from entering China because I'm saying you're a joke. No, I'm saying the crypto side of China is a joke. And look at this. It just made me laugh when I saw it. Bitcoin price predicted to soar to 220k as China eyes reversal of hated mining ban. So now they are saying, oh, we've kind of made a mistake. Now we should really think about starting the mining procedures back up again. So China is planning to reverse its ban on Bitcoin mining after it stupidly gave away its lead position by making it illegal in September. What a joke. China's National Development of Reform Commission is now seeking public opinion on the inclusion of crypto mining in its list of phased out industries. The state planning agency has called for the public to vote their opinion on the nation's Bitcoin mining ban. The call for public comments by the Politburo was issued on Thursday. The move signals that Chinese authorities could amend their previous negative stance on Bitcoin. What a joke! Like, what is wrong with China? Why? The Chinese state-run organization's public opinion call is a reaction to how September's ban benefited their global competitor after Bitcoin miners fled to the US. Now the US is the world's dominant crypto mining nation, and Beijing is starting to become alarmed after the current Bitcoin bull run. Of course they are. Of course they're becoming alarmed. The value of Bitcoin has doubled in price since China made mining illegal at the end of September. It just goes to show that China are not as powerful as they think they are when it comes to crypto. We don't freaking need China. But the fact that they could possibly coming back is all of those people that have moved from China to the US are probably going to stay in the US now because they've got McDonald's and they've got freaking KFC. Come on, America. Whereas now there is people in China that are going to have to start new businesses up for China mining, which is great. More mining, more activity, more people coming into the crypto space. Positive. Get our boost. So, speaking to express.co.uk, Bitcoin pioneer Max Kaiser has said the price of Bitcoin will increase to 220,000 by the end of 2021. That would be awesome if it does, and we get that FOMO rise. I said 223,000. Bitcoin pioneer Max Kaiser has said 220. I'm in Max Kaiser's freaking boat, aren't I? He refers to the facts that MasterCard said they could soon offer Bitcoin wallets and credit and debit cards with the option for loyalty programs where airline and hotel points can be converted into Bitcoin. On September the 24th, Chinese regulators outlawed the cryptocurrency transactions and mining within the country. The US has the lion's share of the global Bitcoin mining hash rate. Let's go, USA! Kazakhstan and Russia are now in second and third place, respectively. As of the time of writing, the price of the world's preeminent cryptocurrency is now 45,000 per coin. That's in pounds. Speaking to express.co.uk, Mr. Kaiser said, every country will need to strategically mine and hoard Bitcoin or watch their economy go down in a hyper-inflationary bonfire. What did I say to you about stacking Bitcoin? Doesn't matter if you get $100, $1,000, $10,000. Just get it and freaking hold it. Not financial advice, but oh my God. When Bitcoin actually freaking takes off, you are going to thank the Holochain for you sticking in $100 in Bitcoin, because the value of Bitcoin is going to be ridiculous compared to what it is now. I love that. China stupidly gave away their lead position and now will be forced to come back in, but at much higher prices. Britain hasn't even begun to add Bitcoin to their strategic reserves yet. Don't worry, we freaking got this. Bruce CU, myself, Andy Harrison, Eurocon, and who else have we got from the UK? Billy James. We're all hodling Bitcoin. We're all holding it. So it's fine, UK. We freaking got this. The Holotube. You can have reserves off the Holotube. Maybe we should set up a new token on the Holotube calling the UK Reserve Bitcoin. That would be awesome. So, I shouldn't make myself laugh. That's really freaking sad. Dear oh dear. This error will make the Suez Canal look like I don't even know what that word is. I've given up. Before China banned Bitcoin mining, most of the world's miner hash power was concentrated in China. In China, Bitcoin miners had access to incredibly cheap hydroelectric power. This gave them an advantage over competitors in other parts of the world. However, Chinese government is developing its own sovereign digital currency and hopes to reveal it in time for the Beijing Winter Olympics. To be fair, I think that's what they were trying to do. I think China thought they were badass, big mofos, thinking that we don't need Bitcoin, we can create our own digital asset. And Bitcoin was at a price of $29,000 and they banned Bitcoin, and now it's at 63,000. I'm like, oh no, we're pretty screwed right now. So this is China. It's the games that China play, and I'm sorry, but it's freaking hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Okay. What's this next one? Anthony Scaramucci compares Bitcoin to early days of Facebook, Amazon, and Google. Yes, Bitcoin is compared to the early days of Facebook, Amazon, and Google. Interesting. Won't go into too much depth of this because it's not an amazing read, but it's nice that these people who are influential people are actually getting the word out that the future of Bitcoin looks bright. I do have something to show you in a second, which is the Bitcoin spiral, and I'll bring that up. But so the founder of and managing partner of Skybridge Capital said Bitcoin's volatility is akin to big companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon in their early days. They all started with a wave of oscillating volatility before they stabilized. Said on CNBC's Capital Connection on Monday, of course, they all yield tremendous growth and great returns, which I think Bitcoin will do. Okay? Not that Bitcoin is doing, but Bitcoin will do. What does that say about the price of Bitcoin? So Scaramucci, the former White House communications director under former President Donald Trump, said he has over $1 billion in Bitcoin currently. He called the cryptocurrency digital gold and said it would become a gigantic asset class. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? There is a Twitter that I saw today which made me laugh, and I've saved it because when Bitcoin does actually go to 200,000, I can get in touch with this person and say, are you really sure about this? And it is a post from somebody called Tito Knows Best. I can't believe how many fools think that Bitcoin will go to 200k plus. Roll on the floor laughing. This is how retail gets wrecked, with targets that are so nice and rounded numbers. Just like Doge and the $1 target. Right, comparing Doge to Bitcoin is a freaking joke. But anyway, Tito Knows Best on Twitter. I have kept that image so that I can forward it to him when Bitcoin does reach that 200k, hopefully end of this year, and go, are you sure about this, bro? Like, are you sure about what you've just said? Okay. So we do also have the Glassnode, which is what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the Glassnode in the chat, because we've pretty much spoken through everything that we need to speak to. There is not a lot happened in terms of the lows and the highs this week. They looked at the EFT launches, which, to be fair, has helped Bitcoin to rise quite a lot. I'm concerned about the future of ETFs because it's people that just want to hump and dump Bitcoin, basically. Nicest way to put it. We've looked at the futures interests, where it could be going. In terms of this week's Glassnode, it's not really that exciting, if I'm honest. But I'll send you the link, stick it in the chat, and send you this. Robert Holochain in the house with a $2.34 super chat. Bro, great to see you. Hope you are well. And oh my gosh, I need to get a shave. Seriously. How bad is that? Okay, 2 months till Christmas. What is going on? Elon Musk was beautiful yesterday. There's so much that I miss in the chat when I'm chatting. Martin, seen this commercial yet? What is this commercial? What is this commercial? Okay, I'm clicking on it. Is it a Rickroll?
Hi, I'm Max Verstappen, and I'm here to learn about Bitcoin with Cash App. What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a new type of digital currency. Unlike traditional currency, Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning no one person or organization fully controls it. Simply put, Bitcoin puts people in the driver's seat of their money.
That was fast.
Buy, sell, and send Bitcoin fast with Cash App.
I'm not anywhere affiliated with Cash App whatsoever, but that is a freaking cool advert. I like it. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. That is really, really cool. Jonny Stang, seen this one already? What's this one? Twitter VeChain official status. Let's have a look. Clicking on it. Not affiliated with Twitter. Thomas Spark, what's going on, bro?
Jonny the Legend Stang, hooray.
No, you lot are the legends, because if it wasn't for you lot coming in here, watching me give bollocks TA every single night, then the Holotube would not exist. Appreciate your support, Thomas Spark. Freaking legend. Hope you're well. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working, does that link? I've clicked it again. And let's go on to Twitter and we'll have a look at VeChain official Twitter. Oh, it looks like Twitter isn't working at all, which is interesting. All right, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So let's crack on with this, because we want to have a discussion about NFTs. So we're going to have a chat about what are non-fungible tokens. And look, NFTs for me, I'm 39 years old. I don't freaking get it. Okay, I know that people are making a lot of money off the back of NFTs. We wanted to discuss NFTs tonight, and I am not the best person to talk about NFTs. Come to me about particular trade opportunities, where we could see the market going, resistance lines, support beds, bottoms, etc. I can talk to you about that all freaking day long. But when it comes to this incredible section of crypto, which is NFTs, I am lost. Okay, and in here there is a 7-minute video which I absolutely loved watching, to be fair. I will play it. It is this guy called Be In Crypto, and he seems like a really, really nice guy. And to be fair, I am going to contact this guy and see if we can get him on the Holotube to talk about NFTs, to to the Holo community and increase his exposure, and also just become an awesome extra to the Holotube, to be fair. So I'm going to run this, and we're going to have a look to see everything that there is about NFTs, because he talks about what does NFT mean, how can you buy, sell, and how can you create NFTs. So I'll run it, I'm going to watch it with you, and then we're going to have a discussion with it afterwards. I'll chat in the live chat, and I'll stay quiet because it is a fantastic video, team. So enjoy, you freaking legends. See you in 10, 12 minutes.
Hi there, David here again, coming to you on behalf of Be in Crypto. Today, we're going to talk about non-fungible tokens, also known as NFTs. NFTs have actually been around for a few years now, but lately they're becoming increasingly popular in the world of art and other collectibles. Maybe it's got you wondering, just what are these new crypto assets that's got everyone talking? Well, you're in luck, because in today's video we'll be covering, what are NFTs exactly? What are some of the use cases for NFTs? We'll touch on the recent popularity surrounding them. And finally, we'll be telling you exactly how to buy, sell, and create your own NFTs. By the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to begin getting involved with non-fungible tokens. So what are we waiting for? Let's get right to it. Okay, let's start by talking about that term, non-fungible. Fungible is basically another word for replaceable or interchangeable. Take, for example, a US $20 bill, or really any note of fiat currency. These are highly fungible because any one of them is basically identical in terms of utility to every other one. They can also be easily converted into smaller units, like two $10 bills. Lastly, it's incredibly difficult to discern the specific history of any single bill. Generally speaking, blockchains are actually quite the opposite of this. Take Bitcoin. While you may at first think that all Bitcoin is basically the same, it's really not. Anyone can look at the blockchain and see the specific and entire history of every individual Satoshi leading back to the moment it was mined. If, for any reason, the Bitcoin in your wallet was at one time involved in some illicit activity, it would be relatively easy to discover and prove, at least for investigators with access to metadata. Obviously, this is not realistically an issue for the vast majority of users, and any Bitcoin bought on a prominent exchange will be completely clean, but we are highlighting the issue. The takeaway here is that something that is non-fungible can be easily identified as unique and is extremely difficult to fake. Now, let's talk about tokens. I shouldn't need to say much if you've been following my videos, but in a nutshell, tokens are basically assets that are created out of smart contracts and whatever underlying cryptocurrency they are built on. We've spoken about them before in my video on decentralized finance, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Tokens can be created on a variety of networks, such as Cardano, Tron, Binance Smart Chain, and many more. Of course, much like with DeFi, Ethereum is the #1 platform currently being used. On Ethereum, NFTs come in the form of ERC-721 tokens. The ERC-721 standard enables for not only the encoding of unique data into individual NFTs, it also allows for differing values of tokens from the same contract. This basically means that if there's a batch of, say, 500 identical NFTs released, each one of those tokens still has its own history and price. As for the content of NFTs, the idea is that virtually any collection of data, such as an image, movie, audio track, 3D model, anything really, can be encoded onto the blockchain and attached to a token, giving that specific data a form of tangibility. Now, we fully understand that this may sound a little silly at first. After all, everyone can already copy and transfer this data freely and easily anyway. Why does it need to be tangible? Well, the answer is that while there are a great many things that probably don't need to be on the blockchain, there is value in the fact that anything can be put on chain. To illustrate why this whole idea has merit, let's go through some examples of use cases. One that I like to start with is video games. Video games often have in-game items that can be unlocked, traded for, or bought outright. Unfortunately, there's virtually never a way to transfer these items out of the game they exist in. Gamers have often wished they could transfer items into subsequent sequels of a franchise, for example. While occasionally developers have found clever ways to make something like this possible, with NFTs it would become trivial. So you could take those epic items that you bought or earned with you and use them across entirely different games. As long as titles are programmed to access your crypto wallet, they should be able to see and utilize virtually any of your NFTs. It's really up to the creativity of the developers to figure out all the interesting things that can be done with this technology in their products. Already there are some games out there doing this. Titles like Splinterlands, Gods Unchained, and more utilize NFTs as the basis of their platforms, not to mention virtual worlds like Decentraland, which is basically built out of NFTs. However, it's just a matter of time before big-name developers begin implementing NFTs into AAA titles, so keep an eye out for updates on that. A more practical, business-minded solution for NFTs would be the creation of digital receipts for physical goods. The proposal here is that products could be embedded with a QR code or similar identifying technology that would be linked to a full report on the asset's entire history. Where it was made, every hand that's ever touched it, who owns it now, etc. This has huge potential for manufacturing and shipping systems, but can also change things for regular consumers. Buying and selling things like homes and cars could become a much easier and safer process by utilizing NFT receipts. This also stands to be massively useful for any products traded in secondary markets like thrift stores, as being able to verify the authenticity and value of any item will be easy to discern from the blockchain. Honestly, there are countless potential use cases for NFTs, so why don't you let us know down below what you think the most exciting possibilities of this technology are. Of course, as of right now, the biggest area that NFTs are making a splash is in art and other collectibles. For example, you may have heard about an NFT art piece by the artist Beeple being recently auctioned for a whopping $69 million, or Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey selling his very first tweet for $2.9 million. Then there's the recent surge in sales on the NBA Top Shot platform that makes NFTs from key historical NBA moments. The point is, NFTs are getting a lot more attention lately, and this is likely just the beginning. Now, as promised, we're going to tell you exactly how you can get involved today. Whether you want to buy, sell, or create your own NFTs, we've got you covered. Before we begin though, there's just a few things we need to decide. One is choosing which blockchain to use. As mentioned, NFTs can be on a variety of blockchains, but Ethereum is still the biggest, and we'll be using it for our example today. Also, MetaMask makes for a highly convenient wallet that is supported by virtually all marketplaces, so make sure you have a MetaMask or other compatible wallet set up in the browser you're using. Next, we need to choose our service. There are quite a variety to choose from, but some of the most popular include Rarible, OpenSea, Mintable, and SuperRare. Some platforms only allow for trade of NFTs, but many also allow you to create or mint them. We'll be showing you the process on OpenSea today, as it does allow for NFT creation, so let's check it out right now. Here we can see OpenSea's main page. Let's start by looking at the marketplace for buying NFTs. Have a look at some of the items available, as well as the parameters for filtering the results. Much like with a site like eBay, some items are being auctioned while others have a buy now price. Let's check out those buy now items. Notice there's literally millions of unique NFTs here, so it's not a small market. Maybe we like this one here, so let's click on it. Here you can see the image of the NFT, the price, and as you scroll down you can see all of the relevant information, like price history, a description from the creator, and blockchain details of past transactions and its creation. If we wanted to buy this, we would click Buy Now. At this point, you'll be prompted to log into your MetaMask wallet if you haven't already. Once that's done, you'll be shown this checkout screen. Now, I'm not actually going to buy this, I don't even have enough funds in my wallet, but if you were going to, you would click Checkout, at which point your MetaMask wallet would give you a pop-up window asking you to confirm the transaction. Be sure to check that gas fees are acceptable to you, as they can get quite high at times, and in fact, we'll be talking a bit more about fees in just a minute. But if everything does look good to you, simply confirm, and after a short time needed to verify in the blockchain, you will be effectively the owner of this NFT. Next, let's talk about how to create your very own NFTs. For this, you'll want to click on Create, and then My Collections. I've already set up a Being Crypto collection here, so I'm going to click on that. Also note below where it is explained that OpenSea is compatible with many other NFT creation tools. Because these platforms are built on the same underlying standards, they'll usually be compatible assuming they're running on the same blockchain. Anyway, you're going to need to create a new collection. It's pretty straightforward, but let me just show you the parameters you'll be setting up. Many of these are optional and depend on what you're making and if or how you want it promoted. Most parameters are pretty standard things like setting up an image or banner for the collection, giving it a name, a URL, a description, and a category. You can also embed links into it, set up your commission fee on potential future sales, and decide what assets you'll accept as payment. Finally, you can choose how it will be displayed, and even see who is authorized to edit this collection, which should only be you at this point. Just know that yes, you can come back and change all of these options at any time by clicking on Edit next to your collection, so don't overthink it if this is your first time. Once your collection is all set up, it's time to make your first NFT. Begin by clicking Add New Item. The first thing you need to choose here is what exactly are you tokenizing. As I mentioned, an NFT can theoretically be any data, but different creation platforms may not support every file type. That being said, common image, video, and audio formats are generally going to be available. For my NFT today, I'm going to choose an image of some handsome fella I found on the internet, but of course, you feel free to use virtually anything that's supported. Next, simply fill out some details, like giving your NFT a name. You can also embed a link here for others to find out more about your NFT, and/or you can fill out a detailed description. Next, you can give your NFT various properties or traits. This is a little advanced for our walkthrough though, so feel free to explore these options on your own. Lastly, you can set the supply, or how many duplicates of this NFT there will be. At the time of this video, the parameter on OpenSea is locked at 1, meaning you can't generate large batches right now. However, the site does promise this will be changing soon. For us today, 1 is fine, so go ahead and click on Create. As you can see, it's just that simple. At this point, you can click on Visit, which will take you to a screen with more or less the same information as when we were browsing NFTs to buy, though there won't be much data on this NFT as it's only existed for minutes. We can also, at this point, list this NFT for sale, so click on that now. Okay, there are a few different options here, so let's discuss them. First, you can decide if this is a set price or an auction, and you can even bundle multiple NFTs together. Auctions work as expected, with parameters for a minimum bid, reserve price, and time frame, but let's focus on a set price listing. Next, decide how much you're charging and in what cryptocurrency. For our example, we'll set our price at 1 whole Ether. You can also specify what is known as an ending price. This means that the listed price will drop linearly to this lower price, and the sale will expire if it gets there before a buyer is found. Moving on, you can of course schedule this listing to go live at some set date in the future, and lastly, you can set the sale to private if you have a specific buyer already lined up. Now, I need to draw your attention to the instructions section of the page. You should make sure you read and understand this well, so feel free to pause the video at this time to look it over. What it's basically saying is that there will be some transaction fees associated with setting up this account for the first time, as well as giving OpenSea access to this item. It explains that this only needs to be done one time, and future listings will only require a signature. I bring this up because while creating an NFT on OpenSea is free, listing it for sale will have fees attached. These will be basic gas fees on the Ethereum network, and as mentioned, they can at times be quite high. For example, let's see what happens when I click on Post Your Listing. I'm prompted to initialize my account, as was mentioned would happen. Now, this transaction is inherently free, except for the gas fee. Notice that the gas fee at current prices is over $150 worth of Ethereum. Even for this one-time transaction, this can often be cost prohibitive for many. Bear in mind that fees do go up and down at different times, so you can check back regularly to get the best deal. If you're confident your NFT will sell, this upfront expense may be worth it and could be factored into the listing price. However, for this reason, I will not actually be posting this NFT for sale anytime soon, so sorry to those of you who are hoping to get your hands on this rare, one-of-a-kind collectible. Also know that you are free to move your NFTs off of the OpenSea platform at any time, but again, this will involve transaction fees, as this is unfortunately an unavoidable aspect of the Ethereum network at this time. If you do choose to go ahead and buy or sell NFTs, you're going to need some Ethereum, so why not get it from the Stormgain cryptocurrency exchange? Stormgain is not only one of the hottest up-and-coming exchanges out there, it also offers several valuable perks, such as a loyalty program, bonuses for referrals, annual interest on crypto deposits, and using the official app, you can even begin cloud mining cryptocurrency for free today. If you're looking to purchase Ethereum, Bitcoin, stablecoins, or dozens of other cryptocurrencies, then just know that Stormgain offers a bit more than most other exchanges, so be sure to check them out. Well, that should be enough for today. There are obviously a lot of features on OpenSea, as well as many alternative platforms that we simply don't have time to dig into, but we'll put some helpful links in the description below to help you on your way. In the meantime, if you want to keep up on all the latest happenings with NFTs and crypto in general, then come check us out at beincrypto.com, where you'll find daily updates, analysis, and more. Also, don't forget about our other content right here on YouTube, such as interviews, educational videos, and our bi-weekly news show. Lastly, if trading is your thing, then come join our trading community on Telegram, where you'll get access to the latest technical analysis from our top traders. As always, thanks to each and every one of you for watching. We'll see you again right here real soon.
How cool was that? I don't think I could have explained that any better, to be quite honest with you. Andy Harris and I reckon Johnny's painting his skating boards as we speak. No, I was sat listening because why not? Why can't I create my own NFTs for you know, for the Jonny Stang show? Be pretty cool if I'm honest. And Des Weg said he'll buy it. So I'm going to break something to you, some news. I'm going to break some news to you. I can't show you it yet because it's not finished. But members who are paid Patreons of the Holochain, I did say about a month ago now that you'll be getting a link to access a free gift because you are paid. You pay every single month to listen to my bollocks TA. And I wanted to give something back. So I am creating something. And I'm very, very busy with creation. I've got Robert Holochain's massive box of goodies to give because he won the September challenge, which was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. But the paid Patreons are going to get a free gift from the Holotube, and it's freaking awesome. I love it, and I will be sharing it with you in due course once I have finished building it. But it is basically, it might just sound tacky to most people, but for me, it's something that is quite pinnacle during my life. When I was younger, I loved space. I absolutely loved space exploration, NASA, that sort of thing. And I used to have a lot of these badges that you could sew onto your bag, etc. And I'm making a space Jonny Stang holo badge, and they will have numbers attached to them, so they will be rare. And those of you that do pay the Patreon for the Holotube will be receiving one of these badges with a specific number on it, and the numbers will start by the first person that became a Patreon, etc, etc. There's Wag with $10.83.
Thank you, Johnny. I even heard that somebody made an NFT audio of his fart. And it was sell for a very good price, rolling on the floor laughing.
I bet that NFT stinks. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the work that I've been doing in between to get it up. So the screen's all a bit messed up, but don't worry. We're just literally talking about this free gift that I want to give to the Patreons. They will be numbered, so they will be rare badges for you to grab. So once they have arrived, I'll be sending those bad boys out to you, just to say a massive thank you. Like, some of you now have been Patreons for quite some months, and I want to give something back to you lot. So it's the first free gift that I'm giving out to the Patreons are these badges, and I don't know, it's just a really nice thank you. All right, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, so I cannot give you all free Lamborghinis. Okay, I am saving up for the holo party. That holo party is going to cost a lot of freaking money, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Holotube party. It is coming. It's gonna start off in the Dutch land of the Netherlands. It's gonna be great. But I do feel that for the amount of support that you lot have given me since the beginning, since March, those Patreons, then there's going to be a free gift, and then there'll be more, like, there's going to be more merchandise giveaways, that sort of thing, because I am now slowly starting to build this into something mega freaking serious. It's so cool. Like, it's just ace. I just love the Holotube. I can't get enough of it. And you just literally support me so much. And we keep the Holotube going. Kind of looks after itself now. And then you have freaking legends like Thomas Spark and Des Werg and Robert Holochain. It's just ace. And you lot having to sit through the freaking ads every single day must drive you absolutely crazy. I mean, I've got premium, so I don't see the ads anymore. But that's the reason why I went to premium. I was like, look, you can have my £14.99 a month or whatever it was, just so I don't have to watch one more freaking ad anymore. So yeah, that's just to say thank you very much. Anyway, let's just quickly go into this Twitter, because let's move across the news, and then I can drag that across, because it's clearly not working. There we go. So VeChain received a certificate from China Association for Standardization, a body under the State Council, for our major contributions to the TCAS 493/2021 standard for household electrical equipment. Our blockchain tech is becoming the industry standard. Okay. VeChain forever. Nice. Okay, so that's very, very positive that VeChain has received a certificate from the China Association for Standardization. How cool is that? Standard for household electrical equipment, meaning that VeChain is going somewhere in terms of their electrical benefits to the world. Nice. And it's also tagged in as VeChain VThought. So I'm glad that Twitter is back up and running and it seems to be working fine. Thank the Lord for that. That makes me really happy. But cool. It's cool to see all of this new news coming through. Eurocon, a free Volkswagen Golf. Brilliant. Numbers like Slipknot. Brilliant. Free Trabant. West Cook Band live. I don't know if they would travel from America to us for a live band, but you never know. They might just happen to be in the Netherlands that month that we do a live, and yes, that would be so cool. Cedric, Adblock Plus, completely free, 0 ads. No way. Well done, Cedric, with your ad blocker. With a 2-stroke engine. Free Trabant with a 2-stroke engine. No VeChain stream yet, if anyone feels free. Do you know what? If I could run 2 streams back to back, then I would. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can run 2... Can I run 2 YouTube channels off the same account? Who knows? But no, you know, we are Holo legends. Of course we are. And I freaking love Holo. Holo's just great. Holo is just amazing. Okay, right. Let's just get into... Where is it? It's there. This bad boy. Trading Club 1595. I need to bring some news to you about the Trading Club of 1595. Not the facts that I've had a shoddy day in terms of trading. It happens, team. It happens. I've had a bad day in trading. And then freaking Rocket Robot comes home from work and then smashes in the 15% for you lot. I'm gutted. So, Andy Harrison, has that freak stopped emailing yet? Yes, we have stopped receiving emails because I have blocked the perpetrator. So there'll be no emails coming ever, which is nice. So 1595 Traders Club, let's get into that. We are seeing people that are putting 5% trades in, or they admit to putting 5 or 10% trades in every time an opportunity arises. Please do not do that, okay? There are people out there, you have a look at trading clubs online, and there's people posting on there that they are minus 500% negative. Literally crying, asking people how they can get out of it because they are soon going to get liquidated. First of all, only put money into the trading club that you are willing to lose. Have I been liquidated in the past? Yes, when I was a freaking idiot years ago. I'd put a trade in for like 50% going, yes, I'm going to be a millionaire in an hour if this takes off. And it always drops down and you get wrecked. But please, I just want you all to be safe that when you are putting these trades in, you're only putting 1% in. People are like, yeah, but I'm only making 17 cents per trade. You are only making 17 cents per trade now. Just think about this 1595 trade is going to be around for a long freaking time. So becoming a patron of the 1595 Trade Club over the next couple of years, yes, each particular trade would possibly make you $50, $100, $200 because you're compounding those wins into your trading account. All right. So yes, some of you think it looks a bit shoddy. Looks a bit shoddy to start with, and you're like, all right, I'm making 50 cents. Oh, great, I made $1 on that one. It's because everybody is new and they're testing the system, putting $1,500 into it, or $1,000 or $500. Okay, that seems to be the roundabout number. I've got $1,400 in it. I'm not a massive trader, but I love trading. I love to see that portfolio growing, and I'm going to hit that 2,000 very, very soon. And that 2,000 becomes 3, that 3 becomes 5, that 5 becomes 9, that 9 becomes 15, 20, 30, 40. Eventually, over time, I am not rushing with my trading account. It's just something to do whilst HOT is a stable coin, because that's what everyone calls it now. Or why is HOT not going up? HOT is not going up because we haven't reached beta. Okay, does work. Can someone explain how I can change my name and profile picture on OpenSea? I don't have OpenSea, but I don't know. But Does Work is on the Discord. If you want to help Does Work, he is there, available to chat to. If you lot have any experience in OpenSea, I would like to start creating my own NFTs. Actually, that would be really, really good fun. Andy Harrison, what is the most safety orders we should do? Okay, I get to, obviously you do a safety order and you get 1% as a safety order every time. I get to round about 5 safeties, 6 safeties, and I'm like, this is it. I'm done. I'm out. Okay? We are 95% accurate in terms of our trades, 40% accurate if you bring emotion into it. And emotion meaning it's fine. We are going to be in profit on this trade. We're going to be in profit. You saw the one that happened today. It was about -9, -10% in the end that I got to, where I was like, team, we're pulling out on this one. Because what happened was we had a fantastic trade. It was going well. And then Bitcoin decided to open its floodgates and disappear off to the upside. So the market cap started to increase. And it just wrecked our perfect trade, which is sad. So there we go. Okay. You need a 1 megabyte pick. Does work. What's the most? Okay, I need to buy it on OpenSea. Actually, I think we could change mine on OpenSea. I was doing it on phone. How many hot do I need to hodl to get filthy rich? Right. People ask that question all the time. How much do you need to get filthy rich? Some people's take on filthy rich could be $1,000. Some people's take on filthy rich could be $100,000. Some people's take on filthy rich could be $14 million. Right? It is all proportionate to that personal circumstance of that person. So this is not financial advice. Do your own research because it's really, really important. But I am, in my opinion, because I'm so heavily invested in HOT, I believe that HOT one day will reach $1. Okay, so do your research based on that and work out how much you need at the price that HOT is now, or the price that you guess the fact that HOT could go down, where your entry price is for HOT, times or divide that by your millions or your 100,000 or your 1,000, and that will tell you how much HOT you need to become, in your interpretation, filthy rich. It's really, really that simple. We can't tell you because your personal circumstance is different to what mine is. You know, I have 3 HOT. I did have 4, but I lost 1 due to gas fees. So I've got 3 HOT, and I'm looking forward to becoming filthy freaking rich off the back of 3 HOT. So, yeah. Eurocon, Jonny Stang, easy to mint NFTs on crypto.com. Takes no time. You can do NFTs on crypto.com? Are you freaking joking me? What? Okay, I need to look into this. You know, I'm doing some work on it. I'm going to do some work on minting an NFT. I think it'd be really, really good fun. And I did speak to Rocket Robot today about potentially minting a coin. What did I say? Maybe. All right, we had a chat about it today, and I got super excited about minting a crypto coin, because the projects that we are doing with the 1595 Club kind of states that we need a crypto coin. That we need it. Freaking need it, team. So maybe we could have our own crypto coin. I don't know. I don't know what the future's going to bring. But here we go. A lot of new hot YouTube videos say it'll reach $10, 10x the previous vids they posted. would be amazing, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Look, if we look at Bitcoin, nobody believed that Bitcoin would ever reach $10, ever. And then it reached $10, and then they moved up the post saying it'll never reach $100, and it reached it. And then they said it'll never reach 1,000, and it smashed that 1,000. Okay, we can see what happens here with Bitcoin in history with the Bitcoin spiral on time for years. So this spiral, if you imagine that this is the original chart, what they've done is they've turned that long chart into a spiral. And you can see from the start of Bitcoin when the price was less than a cent, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, why didn't we get in at a cent? But we'd still be, the situation they're in now. This creates this spiral where the price keeps increasing, goes steady and increasing. What's really interesting, this spiral, is it is forever moving outwards. And this spiral is currently set to $1 million. And look how close we are to that 100K. Look, in my opinion, Bitcoin will go, in my opinion, okay, this is my opinion, will go to 5 million eventually. It'll easily go to 1 million because look at the coin market cap. We're at 2.5 trillion. Microsoft is at 2.2 trillion. And the market cap of all the cryptos put together is at 2.5 trillion. Of course, Bitcoin is going to go to 1 million. Of course it is. 100%. In my opinion, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. It's my belief. If I believe that I've got a spot on my head, then I've got a freaking spot on my head. I haven't. You're a con because I got rid of it with magic. But if I believe I've got a spot on my head, who is to judge that I do or I don't? Same with Bitcoin. You've got your own price targets in mind. That dude on Twitter does not believe for 1 minute that Bitcoin will go to 200K. And you do get those non-believers in this world. But the Bitcoin spiral is really, really cool. Take a picture of that. This could be an NFT. There you go. If you missed it, I'll do it again. Take a picture. Eurocon's totally take a picture of that for later on whilst he's in the bath. Woo! Let's go, Eurocon! Right. I hope you've got all wrinkly now, Eurocon. Been in the bath for an hour and 26 minutes, loving the Holochain while chilling in the bath. Oh dear. Right. We need to have a look at... what do we need to have a look at? Bread. Look at Harmony. One of the last 3 months, 373%. Yes, Harmony is an absolute winner. I did speak about Harmony, certainly to a few people on the Holochain a long time ago. To get into it, I think, was it around about, 15 cent? It's around about here and was talking about Harmony. It was a long freaking time ago that we could see a nice rise with Harmony, and here it is. Boom, shakalaka. What a fantastic feeling to see Harmony at the price that it actually should be. The fact that it's up there again at 34 cent, fantastic, amazing. Where we should be, definitely. Edward Van Rutu, Holo, $100. Eurocon, making Stang NFT. Fred Holo, laugh, Jonny Stang NFT, go for it. $10 for this NFT. I wonder how cheap I can make the NFTs. Imagine Holo with the same market cap of like Google or Amazon. Look, I'm imagining it because I believe it. When Holo is actually a working project, the things that will come out on it will drive the crowds. It won't just drive people, it will freaking drive crowds. And it doesn't matter if you have 7 million Holo or 50,000 holo, you are still going to be ridiculously rich off the back of holo. Not just hot, but if you are deciding that you want to host as well, holo fuel as well. Okay. And I can't reiterate the fact how early you are into hot. Hot technically hasn't even been born yet. The concept is there. It's being conceived, but there is no freaking like baby or anything like that. I just saw movement. Oh my god, scared the living freaking daylights. Oh dear. Jonny Stang, no bag talk. Nice. So you are that early into hot. So freaked out right now. We're that early into hot that oh my gosh. There we go. We totally lost my train of thought. Like, what did I just freaking see? Seriously. New house is haunted. Oh dear. Whew. Right, I'm back. You saw movement, but we didn't move the spiral screen. I haven't moved that bit yet. We'll take this bit off. Let's turn that off. Turn the spiral screen off. Oh yes, there we go. Movement with one. So there we go. One is at 34.7 cent with a huge rise to the upside, 374%. Around there. Thanks for that information. And yeah, I was telling people to get in hot at 15, 16 cent, and there we are, 34 cent. But it has gone even further than that, to be fair. It's just awesome to see Harmony do such an amazing job. Look at this down here, 5 cent, boom, let's freaking go. And all of you that were accumulating down in July for your one, you are getting a incredible regain. This is why we do say time and time again, don't keep your eggs all in one basket. It's great to diversify your portfolio because it's great the fact that one coin is probably not doing anything or having a bit of a dip down, whereas something else is flying up. Great example of that is Crow and Arweave today, down 2%, whereas you have Ion, which is up 12% today. So it goes hand in hand. Right, Solana. Solana touched its all-time high today of $219 freaking dollars. Let's go. And then it's currently having a cooling off. We do have this epic line that Van Leswer created when he was doing his live stream, and I've adopted that target, or that resistance and support line, the ascending triangle as it were, which it is following it still nicely and touching the top of it, which is always nice to see. We did have a breakout, but it's come back and retested its resistance line. So if it can continue this movement to the upside and hopefully break out above this ascending triangle, then we're going to be in a great position with Solana. But right now, Solana quite easily can get to $600 in a breeze. So if you want to 3x some of your money, stick some money in Solana. And not financial advice, but yes, I do have Solana. Not a lot of Solana. I know that Steve's house had a lot of Solana originally, which Madman got rid of. Can't believe it. But anyway, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. That's why it's important to hodl your portfolio and just keep increasing it. Unless something does happen in your life where you have to pull out your crypto, then do it. All right? It's just the way that life is. Things freaking happen. But as long as you do have some crypto for the rest of your life, some for you to enjoy, some to pass on to your children, and create some kind of contract with your kids that they pass that crypto on to their children as well. Crypto will bring generational wealth because we need crypto in order for computer systems to work properly, for faster transactions, for payments, etc., etc. If it wasn't for the technology that is running behind the cryptos, or yeah, that's the best way to explain it, we wouldn't be in the position that we are now. Holo is going to bring zero lag internet. Zero lag. Okay, right now you're seeing me and there's about a 2.5 second delay. That's not freaking good if you are watching the Holotube to trade. It's not going to work. So you want that, you do want that instant lag. And it's not just the Holotube that you're getting that lag. TradingView as well, you're getting that lag because of the time it takes for the signal to be emitted, to sent to a server, probably sent into space, come back down to another server, and then sent to your mobile device or your PC is about 2 or 3 seconds. So Holo will bring you a zero lag technology. So you literally will be getting to the second information. So as soon as I talk, you can hear it there and then. So amateur hour is going to be 2.5 seconds even more. If you know what I mean. I'm probably talking bollocks again, aren't I? Okay, right. Let's go into the chats and see what is going on. Did you get all this mail from Holo about the Holo ports? Yes. Yes, I did. Jonny Stang NFT is minting. Stand by. Jonny Stang has registered your NFT. Check out Holotube by Eurocon. This is going to be cool. All right, I'll click on that. Let's have a look. Oh, it needs me to sign in. Accept all. Don't have an account yet. Sign up. Okay, let's sign up. This is stand by. Let's put some music on because I'm just going to sign into this and then we can have a look at the Jonny Stang NFT that's been created by Eurocon.
Swinging on the porch didn't feel like Sunday until I was swinging with you. Riding in my Ford didn't feel like money till I was riding with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt the way I do when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long. Dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Singing love songs never made no sense till I was singing about you. The only time that is time well spent is time I'm spending with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt so dang brand new when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long. Dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you.
Oh my god, I got it up and it's freaking worth it, team. Here it is in 5, 4. The reason why I was looking confused is because it was asking me for loads of different codes and verifications and etc, etc. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And it's up there. Starting bid is $1. Always fun on the Holochain with your host, Jonny Stang. Fan freaking tastic. That's ace Eurocon. I love it. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. So you can bid on that NFT and make Eurocon some money. That is the first ever minted NFT of Jonny Stang's live show. Is awesome. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna place a bid on it. Frick it, I'm gonna place a bid. Why not? That's pretty awesome. Edwin Van Groot will do the bulb head. You need to sign up. What? I've never signed up to this NFT thing, but now I have. Got my Jonny Stang account up there, up and running. I just need to connect it with my crypto.com account. Awesome. Jonny, can you have a look at Boston Protocol? Eurocon is up for auction right now. Let's go. Okay, yeah, Boston Protocol. Let's bring Boston Protocol up. You can just have a look at the the first ever Jonny Stang NFT. For a little while. That is so funny. What is the code for Boston Protocol? I can search for it on CoinMarketCap. Boston Protocol. Oh, Boson. That's why I couldn't find it. It's Boson Protocol. It's just Boson. Got it. Right, Boson. Boson Protocol. Can you tell that I don't have any Boson Protocol? Okay, here we go. Here we go, team. We've done some work on Boson Protocol before. Say what? Okay. All-time high is call it $10 for all-time high. Currently coming up to reach its midterm all-time high of $2.22. We'll stick that on there to start with. We have a level of support here, which we've already got at that 957. Let's get rid of this one and this one, and we can have a look to see what is going on with Boson Protocol. Oh! Cup and handle formation, team. 1, 2, come back, reach support. If this does work out and we do get a takeoff with Boson Protocol, breaks through the barrier and then takes off, we could, it's beautiful. We could come back and retest this area as a level of resistance. I'm not going to go that keen. I'm going to stick around about $3.25. We'll come back to this in a couple of weeks and have a look to see where Boson Protocol has reached. It's run out of steam right now on the daily. The relative strength index is at 73. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, still high. So we're looking at a level of retracement. We've done some freaking team. Have you seen this? So we get some kind of, we're going to get some kind of retracement because we are overpowered. This is awesome. Boson Protocol, nice. Let's put some support lines in here because it does look like some level of support going on here. Had a little bit of a breakdown following that 200 nicely. Beautiful. All right, in the short term, either consolidation or a breakdown back to where we're going to get back to. Where is that support line? Let's bring up our VPVR. And we have a level of support here at the 175. Yeah, near enough the 175. So we could get a retracement down. If you look at your VPVR, you can your volume profile, you can see that there is a small level of support here. If we lose that, look, we're okay. This red line here is indicating that the bottom is potentially that $1.41. If we do get a bearish divergence coming down, remember the tennis ball effect. But looking at Boson protocol, it's creating this step motion where the bulls climb up the stairs. So what would be great now, based on the relative strength index, is that if we get a consolidation, Windy Pops, maybe a little bit of a bearish movement to touch this level of support again, and then get that next leg up, that would be perfect for Boson protocol. I am sorry to those people who are a fan of Boson protocol, and I call it Boston protocol. I don't have any at all, but looks like a really, really good opportunity. So for me, if I was going to be looking at trading this, right, it's very, very easy to do because it's happened every single freaking time it's done a takeoff. Let's zoom into one and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So you have this rise up to the upside and then this cooling off, followed by a rise to the upside. It's done it multiple times, and we're talking about ledges. So you take your all-time high.
Windy Pops ban 8 to 10 p.m.
Steve's house. Okay, so Steve's house is now China. We found out that Steve's house is actually in China. He runs China and wants to put a ban on Windy Pops. What happens if I do get a Windy Pop, though? What happens, Steve's house? Seriously, I can't help Windy Pops. I can help swearing. Twice. I don't swear most of the time. Sometimes I'll let out the odd swear word, which just comes out like swear Tourette's, but the majority of the time, we're okay. We're okay, team. Right, let me get this out, Steve. Legend. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Awesome. So, you take your little line here. You're all sat there like, come on, seriously? Right, you take your line. You take it from the top of your breakout, and then you run it down to that next level. And then bring your chart downwards. And what you are literally looking out for here is you are looking out for a substantial breakout. So this one is very, very difficult for you to try and gauge the breakout because it is quite a long retracement down followed by a consolidation and then your breakout. But even if you thought to yourself, oh my gosh, right, I've consolidated across, this is looking good, maybe I'm in a great position to put a trade in, you break out, then you come down, you would have eventually been all right. There is better ones, which is this one here, breakout, coming into your next one, there's your breakout mark, put a trade in there. And then you've got another one here, which is your you break out and then you top to your second ledge. So you're looking for that second high candle, bring your line across, and you're looking for a breakout. This one, very, very good to gauge. That's where you put your trade in, boom, off to the upside. There's another one here. So you do your line, look for your next local all-time high, and then your breakout trade here, boom, to the upside. Looking at this one, go to your local high, your second local high, and then draw your line, and then you break out, boom. And then this one would have taken you a long way. So maybe we're getting a bit of a retracement. Now, if that is the case and we're getting a retracement, then what you're doing now is you're going to wait for this to come back down. So we could potentially drop to this $1.74 and have another movement to the upside, would create something like this, and then maybe come down and then have your breakout. What you are looking for is to draw a line from that top local high to the second one down, and you are looking for your entry point when you've got that breakout, and that's when you put your entry in. Okay, Not guaranteed to work every day. It's a little bit rustic. It's a little bit basic. But it is much better than you putting a trade in here thinking it's not going to stop. At least you've got something to work with. You have this technical boundary or this line. You're looking for a breakout because that is clearly a level of resistance here. You've got this resistance layer here, and then you also know that your trend line is taking that chart down and following that resistance. Once you get a breakout and it's confirmed as a breakout, then you put your trade in. Cheeky little trade, off we go to the upside. If it consolidates and you make 2 or 3%, you make 2 or 3%. Enjoy it. All right. Don't leverage trade with that strategy because you will get freaking wrecked. This is a spot trade strategy. And what I mean by spot trade is a 1x strategy. Okay, that's what I mean by it. A lot of talking tonight. My mouth is as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. Steve's house. I have some time watching it for months. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to get into some Boson protocol. It looks fun, but I'm going to wait for this retracement and see what happens. Or if it consolidates and then breaks out, I'll put some in. I want to join the Boson protocol clan. I feel a bit left out because there's quite a few that are in it. Holochain Gigolo. Johnny, do you have a coin that's going to pump now? You know my favourite ones, or if you don't, I'll go through them now. Obviously, Hot being number one favourite for me. That is a sleeping freaking giant. I'm telling you, it's a sleeping giant. It is my best hedge bet for any crypto. Solana and Luna. I think Luna still has a long way to go. In fact, Luna is currently consolidating right now. I'm not telling you to get into any of these projects, but look where we are in terms of this support line here. We've come up and come down, retested this area for this smaller support, and then had another breakout. And what we are creating right now on the 1 hour looks to me like an inverse head and shoulder pattern, doesn't it? So if we was to put a bet in for a inverse head and shoulder pattern, don't freaking get in now because it might be a failed inverse head and shoulder pattern. What you're looking for is you're looking for that breakup followed by your retest line and then disappearing off to the upside. It looks nice. You've got this left shoulder, which is lower, hopefully, than this right shoulder. You put your trend line in from the bottom to the top, and then you guess a support line. We are guessing, and this could potentially break out Luna to that all-important $46.97, possibly having a second FOMO up to $50. So yes, Luna possibly could be a good trade on the 1 hour. I got Boson the second it was live on crypto.com, live on Facebook. Wow. Watch the live interviews. They usually are good news. That's so cool. Tiago, when Lambo? Hey people, when Holo Yacht? Hopefully soon, Tiago. Hopefully soon. Great to see you. Andy Harrison, I could have sworn I've never heard of that. Steve's house. Sheeps. I got sheep, Steve. Okay, cool. So, this is so cool. We have our first HoloTube NFT minted by Eurocon. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. A 10% royalty goes to the creator for future resale. I love it. It says. So if you want to have a bit of fun, get yourself on Eurocon's crypto.com and bid for Jonny Stang's first ever NFT that's been minted. That is ridiculous. I'm a freaking NFT, bro. What? I am literally an NFT. Whoever thought that fateful day in March when I opened up my laptop to talk about crypto, originally Ethereum and then into Hot, that I would actually become something that I do not understand, which is an NFT. And I'm worth $1. I'm worth a freaking dollar, team. Let's go. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, it makes me so happy. Eurocon, you've maybe made me a very happy man tonight. Bruce, see you. What does 1595 stand for? Maybe I missed something in the explanation. Steve's house, you're non-fungible, John. Okay, 1595. I was born on the 15th of September, and Rocket Robot was born in 95. So hence the term 1595. It's really as simple as that. We didn't change the name because it actually started growing on us, and we quite liked it. And it becomes pretty exclusive, doesn't it? The fact that if we put Trading Club or Crypto Trading Club, it's not original, is it? It's not hidden. We're not going to get... You'll just get crazy people coming into like, ooh, another Crypto Trading Club. Sweet. Let's get into it. So it's kind of clever. It's hidden. It's disguised. It's in disguise. And only people that are going to refer people to the 1595 Traders Club are going to be genuine people, not idiots. We don't want idiots on the HoloTube, and we don't want idiots in the 1595 Traders Club. So that is basically where it comes from. That's where the 1595 comes from. So it was, like I say, it was just put together because we didn't have a name for it, and it was funny. So there we go. I was only meant to be on for an hour. I've lost an hour of freaking painting skeleton boards, but it's all good. It's all good, team. I'm going to disappear off now. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Okay, tomorrow night I am working a late shift. I am on freaking duty till 2 o'clock in the morning. So what I am possibly going to do is come home from work, and I am going to record a HoloTube. I'll still be live, but it's probably going to be something like 5 p.m. for an hour. So you are going to get a HoloTube. It will just be for those of you that want to come on at well, not 8 p.m., but 9 p.m. for most of you in the Netherlands. It will be pre-recorded. It'll be available for you on the Discord. If you look at the Discord now, you will find, if I go across to the HoloTube, you will find on here we've got Jonny Stang shows. And then you have Jonny Stang's latest video. So this is the video that you are literally watching now, 25th of October. And the new video will always be fresh on Jonny Stang's latest video. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I will archive Jonny Stang's latest video into Jonny Stang's archived videos. So that's what I will do. I'll move that across into the archived videos. So there you go. That's what we're going to do for tomorrow night. I'll come straight on from work. We'll create a HoloTube live, and then we'll put it in the Discord so that people can access it. So I've made it nice and easy. I was approached by Des Werg, who said, can we possibly have the videos saved somewhere because sometimes he's working late, etc., or can't get to watch the HoloTube, and does like to watch them, which is surprising because of our bollocks TA. So there we go. There we go, team. Short shift, Johnny, 6 a.m. finish for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but you got to remember that I start my other job as an agronomist at what time do I leave the house? 8 p.m., 8:30 tomorrow. We'll be working there till 5 o'clock. Do the HoloTube till 6, and then go on duty from I think it might be 7, it might be 6. I need to double check the times, but till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then back doing my agronomy job the next freaking day. So I'm going to be pretty tired, but it's all good. Schedule vid for 8 p.m. That's a great idea, Eurocon. Yeah. I can do a schedule for that, and then you can all take the piss out of me. That's what you can do. Yeah, I'll schedule so you lot can chat in between each other whilst I'm busy getting stuff. Tiago Wenlamba, you're working too much. No, I'm not. I am working hard for my retirement. I think with the amount of energy that I have, just bring it into working. I just love it. I love working. I don't like sitting around and doing nothing. It's just who I am. And hydrate. Hashtag hydrate. Cool. Right, team. 2 minutes to 10. You're awesome. I've had a wonderful night. I feel like we've gone through a lot. Sorry I haven't maybe mentioned all of your chats tonight. There was just a lot going on tonight. A lot of information. And it was just ace. So there is a couple of weaknesses that I need to stop and maybe go through some of the chats and then carry on with the talking, then stop and chat more. So I've learned something tonight. But team, you're awesome. Thank you, Eurocon, for the first HoloTube NFT. Thank you to everyone for your super chats, and also thank you to everyone for sitting through the ads that you have to put up with on a daily basis. It is much appreciated. Had an amazing time. Eurocon with hashtag Shiba Army. Piss off with your Shiba Army. Right, I'm going. See you in a bit. Take it easy, and I'm going to play Steve's House, one of his favourite songs now, which is West Cut Band, One More Time Around. Good night, team. See you tomorrow. Peace. I was just about to go. I was just about to frickin' go. And then what happened? It was Tiago, the freaking legend. What have I pressed? I pressed something. Tiago with the $1.22 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very, very much. That's very, very kind of you. Great to see you all. Right. I best put the music on before Steve's House gets upset. So, actually, no. I'm going to put the other song on. That's what I'm going to do. Right. Pause that. Turn that up. In a bit, team. Peace.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, you're forced to hold. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies. Roll the dice.
Cheers, Holochain Gigolo, you absolute legend. Steve's on edge now, like, I just want to sing the chorus. Okay, chorus coming. Cheers, team. See you later. Peace.
You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. I got my moves, I got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft.